If you've ever looked at someone performing a complex yoga pose or a stunning gymnastic move and thought to yourself, I could never do that, this video is for you. This is my girlfriend. As you can see, she's incredibly flexible. The middle split, front split, pancake, bridge, you name it, she can do it. But at the same time, she is quite cocky. She said she is born with this flexibility. Without much practices, she can literally do all these crazy moves. While me, it is nearly impossible to achieve any of these moves. You're never gonna make it if you can do all of them. I'm gonna do the dishes for 10 years. I don't want to do the dishes anymore, so challenge accepted. What I'm showing is not an image. This is the day one of my middle split. I was pretty much stuck there, couldn't really move at all. But then I kept practicing it. Day 2, day 3, and even day 15 are pretty much the same. Whenever I try to push myself to go lower, I'm kinda stuck at a certain point. I took a step back and watched so many different tutorials. I discovered the culprit, my hip flexors and adductors. They were incredibly tight, preventing me from getting any further down into my split. So this image from Paul explains everything. I need to work on loosening 4 adductors and 1 hip flexors before I get to my middle split. Your hip flexors are a group of muscles near the top of your thigh that are crucial in the movement of your lower body. They let you to lift your knee, bend the wrist, and move your legs from side to side and from the back. When your hip flexors are tight, they cannot limit your ability to reach a full split because they restricted the range of motion in your hips. And then there are your adductors. These are the muscles located on your inner thigh. There are 4 primary adductors muscles. These muscles are responsible for pulling your legs together, and they also play a crucial role in your ability to balance and move laterally. When your adductors are tight, it can seriously limit your ability to spread your legs apart. So now we know the root causes. I decided to add more static stretches to loosen my hip flexors and adductors. There are way too many hip mobility stretches, but I found that a few of them are particularly useful for me. First, the frog pose. Try to lean back as much as possible while keeping your lower back straight. The second exercise, which I don't really know its name, but what we do is that we need to find a wall and open our legs. That's it. Let the gravity pull our legs down. Stay like this for a couple minutes, then close your legs. You're gonna feel the pain in your inner thigh. I basically do them every single day. Even when I'm watching TV, I try to hold a frog pose as much as possible. Still, the progress is slow. For some point, I found that it's hard for me to measure my progression. So I started to add 10 mats under my hip. Once I feel comfortable with the current level, I took 1 mat out. This way, I know exactly whether I'm getting lower or not. So after some days, I realized that I'm getting lower and lower, from 10 mats all the way to 5. But I was pretty much stuck there for some days. Struggled to find my way to overcome this 5 mat distance from the floor. Some experts at the gym taught me how to overcome the plateau. Our body is somehow like an elastic band, so if you stretch it, you're gonna gain mobility. But it will return to its original position after a short period of time. Therefore, we need to increase our active range of motion. And this is when the active stretching exercises kicks in. By progressively overloading a certain position to gain a wider range of motion, this way we will have more control over our body and improve our overall mobility in long term. I use a whole bunch of active stretching exercises as well. I'll make a separate video to show you my active and static stretches routines. But here are my top 2 active stretching exercises. First, the side squat. So with or without assistance, or you can even load some weights to it when you feel too comfortable. at a certain level, we try to turn our knees out as much as possible, squat to each side, go as low as possible while keeping the lower back straight. Keep it as a good form, you're gonna go lower and lower over time. Second, open up your legs, find a surface, just sit on it. Come up, hold it for a while, sit back down. You can add more weight or lowering the surface when you feel comfortable with a certain level. This way, you're gonna feel the inner thigh is working so hard to fight against your body weight and the weight. After some trainings, I can finally reach it for a mat. I know I'm on the right track because I'm getting lower and lower down. The rest is just practice and practice. After 92 days of grueling work, I finally did it. This is the moment I made it, the very first step to get rid of doing dishes. I almost cried when I finally made it because I worked so hard for that and I was really excited about it. Alright, let's do a quick summary for these 92 days.
I never do any stretching exercise throughout my entire life. Being able to hold a middle split was like a dream to me. It was way too painful, even I just tried to push down 1 centimeter. But here I am, overcoming the pain, taking a big step. So for everyone's watching, your only limit is you. So be brave, take the first step, and trust the process. If I can do it, you can do it too.
Alright, that's all for today. Shut up and learn. If you like this video, press the like. If you don't like this video, press the dislike button twice. Feel free to subscribe my channel. See you in the next Shut Up and Learn video. Thank you.